Whoa! That was really loud. I don't know why I did that. Anyways. So this is not going to be a long intro. Just listen up. Watch the entire thing. So really quickly, link in the description where I'm pointing down below for my Discord. No one has joined yet, so I would love if somebody joined. However, also, here is the other thing. Before I start the video, it won't take long. So there's been a ton of new subscribers lately. Like, not a ton, but enough for me to have to say this. If you guys haven't seen my recent community tab post, if you leave any video suggestions in the comments sports related, so like whatever analysis videos you want me to do, whatever video games you want me to broadcast, anything. If it's a broadcast video, you gotta give me 2 teams and the video game. However, if you do that, I will give you a shout-out, a free shout-out, just to tell you, okay? Okay, great. There you go. Give me video suggestions down there, please. Please, I'm begging you. Anyways, also, if you don't want to watch the entire video, I'm gonna edit this and put a timestamp, like, right here. But I'm pointing to it. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. Yep. Alright, that's it. That's just if you want to skip to the 4th quarter. This is the 4th quarter timestamp. Yeah. All right. There's nothing else. I don't know why you're still here. Why have you not left yet? Why have you not left yet? Are you gonna leave? This isn't a staring contest. I'm leaving. I'll see you after the video. It is a sunny, beautiful, stormless day here at Camping World Stadium at 6 o'clock p.m. for the Pop-Tarts Bowl. 2 top 25 teams, 2 really good contenders for the national title this year are playing in this year's Pop-Tarts Bowl. We'll be back after this for kickoff here on EA Sports Network. We're back at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida, as LSU will kick the ball off. Damian Ramos, specifically, and Penn State returns it up to their own 18-yard line to kick off this Pop-Tarts Bowl. There is halfback Nicholas Singleton. Him and Drew Aller will start the game for Penn State. Here in the Pop-Tart Bowl, it's a jumbo package. He fakes the handoff. Drew Aller sacked on the first play of the game. Oh my! Whit Weeks gets the sack on the right side, and he loses 7 yards back to his own 12. The sophomore, number 40. Excellent play there to bring him down. And they lose 7 yards, and already a great start for LSU in this Pop-Tarts Bowl. As Drew Aller motioning left, motioning back right, hands it off. Nicholas Singleton gets a good gain up to the 22-yard line, an 11-yard run. But because of the sack from earlier, it'll be 3rd down and 6. Great run to get back some yardage, though. But it's 3rd and 6, back at their own 22. 3:10 in running left in the first. Aller motions Singleton to the left side of the line. It's a 4-receiver look. Aller throws down the middle. Complete. Up across the 45. And that is complete up to the 46-yard line for a 1st down and 10. The starting wide receiver, Harrison Wallace III, with the catch there. And 2:43 and running left in the first, still tied at 0 as this is the first drive of the game. They're looking to the sideline for a play. It's a jumbo package, one man behind him. Singleton gets it, runs right side, up across, and it'll be 2nd and inches after a 9-yard gain just shy of the first down with 2:22 and running left in the first. Second down and inches at the 44 of LSU's territory. Aller throws it up to Wallace. He's completed, and that is his second catch, second throw from Aller tonight, and second catch from Wallace tonight for a first down, Penn State. First down and 10 at the opposing 36. Tied at 0, 1:47 and running left in the first. Jumbo formation for Penn State. Hands it off. Singleton gets it up for about a 2-yard gain. That's his 3rd rush of the day. The first 2 were really good rushes. This one's just a 2-yard gain up to the 34 of LSU territory. Nicholas Singleton is built like a fullback, but can sprint like all give out. Like, it is wild. I mean, he is built like a fullback, but can sprint just as fast as Tyreek Hill. Like, it is insane, as another first down for Penn State. This time, it is caught, thrown by Aller up to the 26 for the first down and 10. 58 seconds and running left in the first. 4-receiver look. Aller with Singleton to his right. Aller rolls right, steps up, throws down the middle of the field, complete for a 9-yard gain. That is Julian Fleming with the catch, the 3rd-string receiver, up to the 2nd and 1, up to the opposing 17. 7 yards away from 1st and goal. They are in the red zone. 2nd and 1. 4-receiver look. Singleton to his right. Singleton motions to the left. It's going to be a fake pass back over to Singleton. Now he's looking. He's got all the time in the world. Does not run it. Throws left. That's a touchdown. Drew Aller with the first TD in this Pop-Tarts Bowl. Throws it left side to Julian Fleming. And the Nittany Lions go up 6 to start it tonight. So LSU's defense does great to start the game, but then Penn State found its groove about 3 plays in and drives down the field for 6 here in Orlando, Florida. 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is up and good by Chase Meyer. It was 9 plays, 83 yards, around 3 minutes and 46 seconds. So Chase Meyer will kick it back to the Tigers for the Tigers' first drive of the game. And he gets it up to his own 19. So LSU will come out. Garrett Nussmeier, the starting quarterback. Both teams have elite quarterback rooms in Garrett Nussmeier and Drew Aller. Which one will play better tonight is kind of the question. As Garrett Nussmeier goes down the field. First play of the game for Louisiana State. Up to Kyron Lacey for a 60-yard throw and catch. And that's the end of the first quarter here in Orlando, Florida. First play of LSU's night gets them up in red zone territory. We'll be back after this. LSU, after the first quarter, after that crazy throw over to Kyron Lacey, Nussmeier rolls right, throws way right over above the tight end's head. Intended target was Mason Taylor. I think he was really just trying to throw it out of bounds there. But instead, it's 2nd and 10 from the opposing 22. I mean, that throw from a minute ago at the end of the first was absolutely insane. He had all the time in the world to throw, and he just throws it right down the field to starting receiver, senior number Number 2, Kyron Lacey, he's running up across the 10, and it'll be first and goal up to the opposing 6-yard line. Caden Durham with the run there. I mean, I really do think that this game is going to come down to Drew Aller or Garrett Nussmeier. Who throws more deep shots? Who throws more accurately? And overall, who does better? As Garrett Nussmeier hands it off right side, he gets about a 2-yard gain, does Caden Durham, and that'll be a second and goal from the opposing 4 with 3:17 left in the second. Second and goal at the opposing 4-yard line, 3:05 left in the second. Nussmeier with a 4-receiver look. Durham to his right. He hands it off to Durham. Durham in the end zone. And the Louisiana State Tigers is 1 point away, 1 extra point away from tying up this football game here in the second quarter of play with 2:59 left to go. The freshman number 29 here in the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando, Florida at Camping World Stadium. As well, that was an impressive drive overall from the Tigers. And Louisiana State, Damian Ramos puts it up the PAT with 2:59 left in the second, and it's right down the middle, so it is a tie football game. 1 drive for either team so far this game. Both teams score 7. 2:59 left in the second, 7-7. Drives up the field, runs right up to their own 18. And it'll be a 4-receiver look. Shifts the motion. Hands the ball off. Singleton gets a first down and a little more for the Penn State Nittany Lions. First down, Penn State. Drew Aller. Aller hands it off. No, it's a fake handoff. Play action. Throws left. Complete to his tight end. He gets about 3 up to the 33 of their own territory. 2:15 and running left of the second. About to hit the 2-minute warning. Question is, will they purposely take it to the 2-minute warning or will they run another play? As it's a 4-receiver look. 2:02, 2:01. They will not run another play. That's the 2-minute warning, folks. We'll be back after this here in Orlando, Florida. Second down and 7 at the own 33-yard line for the Nittany Lions. Aller fakes the handoff, throws back to his starting receiver up to Liam Clifford for the first down and a little more up to the 48-yard line. First down, Penn State. First down and 10, 4-receiver look. Aller fakes the snap and snaps it. Aller has the ball. About to get sacked. He does indeed get sacked. A 12-yard loss. That's the second sack of the day from this LSU defense, and we're only in the second quarter. It's Braden Swinson, the right end. This defensive line for the Tigers has been immaculate so far. If they keep that up, this should be a really good game for them. As second down and 22 at their own 36. 1 minute to go in the second. Aller, 4-receiver look, looking, middle of the field, right side, complete just short of the 50-yard line, up to the 48, third down and 10. Back to where they were a minute ago at the 48, with 45 seconds and running left in the second. The pass was complete up to Julian Fleming. at their own 48. 30 seconds and running left in the second. Neither team has called timeout yet. Aller fakes the snap twice. Looking left. He's wasting a ton of clock here. Looks like they're just going to try and bring this to half. As Aller throws left down the field, complete to wide receiver 1, Harrison Wallace III. With only 10 seconds left in the second quarter, up to the 37. Now the question is, as we saw they were wasting clock a second ago, do they keep that up? As there's 10 seconds left, but clock is stopped and you could possibly be leading at half if you just gain probably 10 more yards off of this play. Aller has the ball, throws center field, complete to his tight end, number 44, Tyler Warren. He is projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's 2025 NFL Draft. And they will kick the field goal. Chase Meyer to kick it. 2nd and 4 at the opposing 31. It's up and it is good. A good kick there from Chase Meyer. And that ball is right down the middle here in Orlando, Florida for the Pop-Tarts Bowl. The Nittany Lions will lead 3 here at halftime. There may be 1 second left on the clock. However, yeah, there's 2 seconds left on the clock. However, the kick is up and it's good. 2 seconds on the clock. LSU will run that clock out off of this kickoff, and that'll do it for the first half. Here is the halftime report in Orlando, Florida, here on EA Sports Network. We're back here in Orlando, Florida. 2 quarters down, 2 quarters to play. As LSU will get the ball to start the half. Here to start the third as he will run it up to their own 19. And Garrett Nussmeier last drive, the first drive of the game. He did a great pass over to Kyron Lacey down the field for about a 50-yard play. This first pass is just going to be up to Aaron Anderson, 2nd string wide receiver, check down left side for a 5-yard gain, and that'll lead them up to their own 24. 3:37 in running left in the third, 2nd down and 5 back at their own 24. He throws it left side, completes, and gets a little extra past the first down marker up to the 31. That one is also complete to Aaron Anderson. Two straight check down passes for Garrett Nussmeier to start this drive. 4 receiver look, 2 receivers on the right side, 2 on the left, with Caden Durham to his right. Caden Durham gets the ball. He almost got a hole. Could have possibly took that to the house there, but instead he's shoestring tackled and he gets stopped. It's a 7-yard run up to their home 39, 2nd down and 3 with 2:50 and running left on the third. LSU has the ball down 3 to start the third. Nussmeier, 4 receiver look, fakes the handoff to Durham, throws it right. Lacey driving down the field up to the opposing 41-yard line for about a 15-yard gain, and that's a first down. Tigers. As it was actually a 21-yard catch, even more than I thought. As it's 10-7, third quarter, 2 minutes and 14 seconds and running left in the third. Durham breaks a tackle, gets a little extra than he would have if he didn't break the tackle, and now it's 2nd and 7, a 3-yard gain from Durham. 2 minutes and 2 seconds in running left in the third. After the 3-yard run from Durham. Nussmeier, 4-receiver look, has the ball, fakes it to Durham, has all the daylight in the world, throws it way left. A sidearm throw, could not complete it over to Caden Durham on the route to the left side. So it's 3rd down and 7. LSU would like to convert here. At the opposing 38, 4-receiver look. Nussmeier looking, check down, middle of the field. Lacey gets the catch, and it's a 1st down. Tigers up to the opposing 28-yard line with 1:34 left to go in the third. LSU in this Pop-Tarts Bowl here at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida, with 1:15 and running left in the third. Has the ball down 3, across, complete to Aaron Anderson. A great catch there from Aaron Anderson up to the 16-yard line of Nittany Lion territory. And that's a 1st down up to the red zone with 1 minute to play in the third. 4-receiver look. Nussmeier, Durham to his left, hands it off to Durham. Durham runs right, has a room, but then gets tackled right there. It's only a 5-yard gain, still up to the opposing 10-yard line anyways. 40 seconds left to play and running left in the third quarter. Second down and 5. Nussmeier, 4-receiver look. All 4 receivers are on the left side of the line. Nussmeier throws it, middle of the field, complete up to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal, Tigers. And that might be the end of the third, depending if they waste the clock or not. And they indeed will. That is the end of this third quarter in Orlando, Florida, Camping World Stadium for the Pop-Tarts Bowl. We'll be back after this for the 4th quarter here in Orlando, Florida. We're back here, 3 quarters down, 1 to play, as Garrett Nussmeier has the ball for the Tigers at the opposing 1. Nussmeier, right side to Durham, gets tackled in the backfield. Great play from the big man on the D-line of the Nittany Lions. And that's a 2-yard loss. 2nd and goal. Only 1 quarter to play. The Tigers are down 3. They really would love a touchdown here if they can. Nussmeier jumbo formation. A fullback and a running back behind him. Fakes the handoff and he gets sacked. An even bigger loss this time. First loss was 2 yards. This one's 4. And down 3. Leon Weil with the sack. Penn State's defense is doing crazy good here at the goal line. Trying to make it a tie game and not a down 4 game for the Nittany Lions. As 3rd down and goal, Nussmeier has a 4-receiver look. He'll step back to throw. Nussmeier has a little time in the road, gets sacked again! Oh my! 4th down and goal from the opposing 15-yard line. 3 straight loss of yardage plays from this Nittany Lions D-line. 2 sacks in a row. Before that, it was 1 2-yard loss off the run from Caden Durham. And now LSU needs to kick the field goal in. Damian Ramos, the right leg of him, could determine the game. It's up and it's good. Right down the middle, Damian Ramos here in the Orlando, Florida Pop-Tarts Bowl. So, we've got a good one here at Camping World Stadium. A tie game, 3 minutes to play. Penn State will get the ball here off of this kickoff here in a second. So Drew Aller, Damian Ramos will come to kick it off. Back to Drew Aller and Penn State's offense. As Penn State will return it, he gets up across the 20, up to the 23. Best kick return of the day for either squad. And with 2:40 and running left in the fourth, four receiver look. Aller has the ball, fakes the handoff, rolls left. Aller throws way down the middle, almost intercepted. It was in triple coverage. It was a pretty good pass, but it was a really risky one as well. And back at their own 23, it's second down and 10 with 2:36 left to go in the fourth. Aller has the ball with Singleton to his left. Aller hands it off. Singleton runs right. That's stoppage right at the line of scrimmage. So a great tackle there. That's his third tackle of the night. He has done great for the Tigers D-line. Both sides' defensive linemen have been crazy good when they need to be this game. As it is 3rd and 10 back at their own 23. Aller has the ball. Aller looking set. What did I tell ya? LSU's D-line is on a roll tonight. And Aller and this Penn State Nittany Lions offense cannot do much on that drive, and LSU will get the ball back at the 2-minute warning. So this could be a big drive for Garrett Nussmeier and the LSU offense as they will return the ball up to the 39. It'll be 1st and 10 for Garrett Nussmeier, Caden Durham, and Kyron Lacey. Garrett Nussmeier. Nussmeier goes left, complete, up to his big tight end. That is a 1st down and 10 to the opposing 48-yard line with 1:49 left in the fourth. I'm sure if LSU gets in field goal range, they will start running the ball with Caden Durham to try and get a game-winning field goal. I mean, that just makes a lot of sense too. As it's a 4-receiver look, one tight end to his left. Nussmeier throws deep down the field, complete, up left side to the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10 to the 2nd-string receiver, Aaron Anderson. Wow, this is a great Pop Darts Bowl. If you're just joining us, tied at 10, 1:34 left in the fourth. 1st down and 10 at the opposing 30 is the Tigers. Has the ball, driving left, Caden Durham can't get far, but LSU calls time. So this is where, Penn State calls time. So this is where I was talking about earlier. They're going to run the ball, try and make Penn State use all their timeouts, and try and get a game-winning field goal. Durham runs left, up across the 5, up to the opposing 3. 1st down and goal, Tigers. 1:24 left in the fourth. Wow. The bad news is he got out of bounds. And that actually is bad news in this situation. So now I would just assume they're just going to try and get a touchdown, but they're still going to run it. As Durham runs right short of the end zone. Timeout, Penn State. 1 timeout left. Truthfully, I'm going to be real here. If I was Penn State, I'd allow him to score. That's kind of what it seemed like they did. As Caden Durham gets in the end zone for 6. So if Damian Ramos makes this PAT for LSU, then Penn State will basically have one chance to drive down the field and tie up the game, or else the game's just about over. As Nussmeier on their offense flawlessly gets down the field there.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT from Damian Ramos is good. And Ramos will kick it off for the Tigers. The Nittany Lions will return right side, middle, and he gets it up to their opposing or their own 24-yard line. So Drew Aller and this offense has one chance to tie up the game with 1:15 to go in the fourth. Aller throws it, almost picked off. Oh my, wouldn't that have been something if they didn't even have a chance? Zy Alexander almost got the pick. And it's 2nd and 10. Still at their own 24. Four receiver look. Singleton to his right. Aller, right side, complete to Singleton. Singleton gets a 2-yard gain, and now it's 3rd down and 8. Clock is running. I would expect a no huddle. 1 minute to go in the fourth. 17 to 10. 3rd down and 8, back up their own 26. Penn State gets up to the line quick. 48 seconds and running left in the fourth. Aller, with one timeout to use, steps back, looking down the field, left side, complete. Great pass there from Drew Aller. 1st down and 10 at their own 46. And that'll stop the clock till they get up to the line. I would truthfully expect a spike here. It depends on what the coach wants. Clock is running, they get up to the line, so the clock starts. 28 seconds, they will indeed spike it, it looks like. Yes, they will, so it'll be 2nd and 10 at their own 46-yard line with 24 seconds left in the fourth. 17 to 10. Drew Aller needs a miracle here. Four receiver look. Singleton to his right. Aller steps back, looking, almost sacked, still has the ball, throws way down the left side of the field, incomplete. And it's 3rd down and 10 at their own 46-yard line. With 18 seconds to play in the fourth, clock is stopped. Penn State has one timeout. Clock is stopped with 18 seconds to go. They're at their own 46, 3rd down and 10. Aller gets sacked. Penn State will use their final timeout. And Penn State needs one of the biggest miracles of all time. So Drew Aller needs a 17-yard play. Aller steps back, almost sacked, throws down the field, it's complete. They need to hurry up. He didn't get out. 10 seconds on the clock. 1st down and 10 at the opposing 38. They need to go, and I mean quick. That might be it. They might not get to the line quick enough. It doesn't look like they will. LSU is your Pop-Tart Bowl champions. 17 to 10. LSU wins. Garrett Nussmeier takes home the Pop-Tarts Bowl trophy. Caden Durham is your Discover Player of the Game. And that'll do it here from Orlando, Florida. A great game from both teams, but one team comes out on top, and that team by 7 points. 17 to 10 victory for the Louisiana State University Tigers. That'll do it here in Orlando, Florida. My name is Ethan. Good night. Hey, I'm back. Thanks for watching. Remember, leave video suggestions in the comments for a free shout out. Check out my Discord linked in the description, and goodbye.